I couldn't believe this. It's in the Washington Post. Uh, Yesterday, two of the White House correspondents, uh, Anita Kumar from Politico, whom, if you watch MSNBC, you've seen her on MSNBC many times, Anita Kumar, and Francesca Chambers from thedailymail.com. I'm not familiar with her at all. But they are both members of the White House Press Association. And what they've done, Anita Kumar and Francesca Chambers, they decided to throw a party, a farewell drinks party for Sarah Huckabee Sanders. A party. That's according, it is supposed to be at an upscale restaurant in D.C. on June 24th, which is, Monday? That's according to a copy of the email invitation obtained by Huffington Post. Now, apparently, some White House staffers are going to come to this party too. They've been invited. I'm having a hard time with this one. It's a goodbye party for this sick, lying bitch, the super Christian, insane jackass who has been standing in front of the press, or used to, lying her ass off while going to church every Sunday, I'm sure, lying her ass off, protecting a criminal president, and these two White House correspondents decided to throw her a farewell party. Now, this could be a joke, but it's been confirmed by Huffington Post and the Washington Post. Not a joke. If this party goes off as planned, I think we should all pay attention to who shows up. And I don't give a fuck if the top journalists in America show up at this party. If they do, they should be struck from your list of people upon whom you have granted credibility in what they write or report. I certainly will. This is unbelievable. Back in April, Sanders set a White House record when it went 43 days without a press briefing. And which is fine, because the press briefings were not press briefings. They were sessions where this bitch would stand up in front. Yes, I'm saying bitch. And if that offends you, I really don't give a fuck. I say things on this podcast that I'm sure offends everybody at one time or another. But for this idiotic fucking Sarah Huckabee Sanders, this professed uber Christian, to stand in front of the press corps and, in essence, representatives of the American public, and to lie and tell shit the way she did, she makes Ari Fleischer look like a truth teller. Who's Ari Fleischer, Mike? He was one of George W. Bush's press secretaries who lied about everything about the Iraq War. According to Robert Mueller, she lied and lied and lied. White House press conference in 2017, she claimed the Trump bastards had heard from countless members of the FBI who had lost faith in former FBI Director James Comey. Remember that? It was a fucking lie, which she finally confessed. What, did Jesus enter your bedroom, Sarah, and tell you you better confess to Robert Mueller? You asshole. Sanders told Mueller's investigators that the comment had been, quote, a slip of the tongue. She even lies when she's lying about a lie. She added that her statement that she'd heard from, quote, rank and file FBI agents, quote, unquote, was, quote, not founded on anything. Nothing. What's the expression? A bullshit lie made up out of whole cloth. She just came up with it. To denigrate the FBI, to denigrate Comey, to put the United States public in doubt of our own FBI. And this bitch is going to have a farewell party? The only creatures who should attend are all the demons from hell who can erupt out of the hell gate that is now the White House. Let them show up, the little green and mottled and horned and tailed demons. Let them all come bubbling up out of the hell gate and go to her cocktail party. That would be appropriate. Anita Kumar is a member of the White House Correspondents Association's board of directors. And the woman from the DailyMail.com, Francesca Chambers, is the White House Correspondents Association's treasurer. A spokesman for the Correspondents Association said that the Correspondents Association had, quote, nothing to do, end quote, with the upcoming event. I wouldn't think. But Ms. Kumar, Anita Kumar from Politico, she's the one who sent the email. She described the drinks and the get-together to Huffington Post as, quote, a casual gathering for reporters who have engaged with Sarah, many of whom have done so for years, end quote. Kumar noted that such events are, quote, quite common regardless of administration, as many Huffington Post reporters know and have frequented, end quote. Huffington Post immediately issued a statement that Huffington Post has never, not once, ever had a farewell party for a press secretary. So what Kumar is referring to is, I don't know. And Kumar added this, quote, the challenges between the administration and the White House press corps are well documented and in some cases ongoing. I generally believe that part of the remedy to those challenges is to engage in conversation rather to avoid it, end quote. Another off the fucking wall statement from somebody who should know better. How do you engage in conversation with somebody who wouldn't know a lie from a fucking house cat? There is nothing that the Trump administration says or has ever said that is the truth. Nothing. Trump is over 10,000 lies in 2 years. That's more than an entire class of kindergartners could do over the course of a term. If you had 50 kindergartners in 2 classrooms, there wouldn't be as many lies as this fuckwad in the White House. And the bitch who was told to go out and lie for him even more. And to insult, denigrate, run down the people that provide the pipeline of some kind of information, one hopes it's true, from an administration to the general public. Fuck her. Go become a preacher, Sarah. That's what you're qualified for. Go hold tent meetings. Go grab yourself a bag of snakes. You know, it says in the Bible, and they shall take up serpents. Go get a bag of snakes. I can tell you exactly where to go here in North Georgia. Oh, fuck, can I? Get a bag of snakes, Sarah, and pray real hard, and then reach your fucking hand in there where the rattlesnakes and the coral snakes and all these fucking poisonous vipers are. Reach your hand in and pull one out and hold it aloft and say, Jesus loves me. I will attend that. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. As you know, we've switched formats and are now broadcast exclusively on the Progressive Voices Network. So that means you get fewer program interruptions, no corporate commercials, and lots of profanity. But our format change also means some of our radio listeners no longer hear the program. It's been a while since I mentioned our podcasts, so you may have forgotten that there is a way to listen to this program anytime you need a good dose of screaming. Visit MikeMalloy.com and subscribe to our podcasts. You have your choice. You can listen to the ranting with the audio podcast or listen and watch me lose control with a video podcast subscription. As a podcast subscriber, you can download the program to your mobile device and take me with you wherever you go. And if you have a friend who needs a dose of truth-seeking, you can give a gift subscription as well. That's MikeMalloy.com, and never miss a minute of the uncensored fun and frivolity.